fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Can't put on no show. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Can't put on no shows.
Run the track.
Yep, this isn't just protein, by the way. There's a lot of alcohol because we are fucked this weekend. We are fucked. Right. Big up everybody that's locked in. Are you guys looking forward to the weekend? Because I'm not. Well, tell a lie. I'm looking forward to the Saturday. Looking forward to a night out in Manchester. Not the fucking football. I'm good. But we still have to go through that anyway. Man City versus Chelsea. We've been overdue a battering, to be fair. I think Sunday is going to be our day. We're going to get into everything surrounding the City v Chelsea game. Although all I really need to say is we're losing, and I could just... It could really be that easy. But yeah, let's preview the City-Chelsea game. We'll talk about the Mendy to Spurs rumours as well, because I did see that do the rounds as well. I'll probably do a video for that later tonight as well. But yeah, other than that, City versus Chelsea. What's everybody saying? Hit the like button if you guys haven't done so already. Subscribe as well if you haven't done so already. The link is down in the description below for everything. The membership, Jerseys FC if you want to check out the best affordable football shirts. Like the one that I'm wearing. This is last season's kit, but obviously they were doing last season's kit last season as well. Any kit, any price, any amount, you get 20% off. Use the code CarefreeLewisG in the description at checkout. And yeah, check out Flawless's tune, check out Neil's tune, check out Jester's channel. I think that's still in the comments as well. And yeah, let's see what everyone's saying. I think we've already got a super chat. Big up McLeod saying, spread them cheeks for City. Trophy Dodgers are crying. Yeah, Arsenal can hold that, but same way. City only need to win 1 out of their next 3 games. We're going to hand them the title anyway, but it would be nice to see us actually fight. But we're not going to fight. We've lost 3 in a row to Man City this season. We've lost every game against Man City since we won the Champions League. So, yeah, 5 in a row. We're looking for revenge. Chelsea on the lookout for revenge, even though we're probably not going to get it. Probably not. Big up Jacob. Big up Trevor saying 5-1 Man City win. You're predicting another goal for the Chelsea. Love to see it. Big up Sean. Big up Jerome. Big up Harrison. True Blue Clay. Big up yourself, my guy. Love for the housekeeping as well. Jester says, you know the best time to work out is first thing in the morning. I am too lazy to do first thing in the morning, bro. Like me, I need to wake up. I need to like have a coffee and everything, and then I'm going to go gym. That's also why I was a little bit late. But as you know, lateness is greatness. Word to Matisse, all of that. Big up Warrior. I didn't forget this time. Didn't forget. Big up Megista Mineral Medina. Big up. Big up Arpan. Artab says, my score prediction is a repeat of Sarri's season. Oh, so winning 2-0 then. I wish. Big up Strasbourg, Steve. Congrats on making top 4, bro. Because if you don't beat Leicester, you'll beat us. So congratulations, brother. Corey says, hey, Chelsea fans, at least when you have a superpower beatdown, you know we have officially won the league and not Arsenal. So that's a positive. Small positive, yeah. I guess we can all do the Poznan together outside the ground and celebrate. But fuck me, I'm not looking forward to the game. Just please, bag 3 easy goals and then just leave us alone, innit? Like, we've suffered enough. You don't need to put 6 or 8 past us. You're proving nothing. Although, I think City have to score 8 goals to reach 100 goals this season. And it's like, they could probably do that in the same game. It's a bit sticky. It's a little bit sticky. Take the loss. It stops Arsenal winning. Like we have a choice, brother. Like we have a choice. Is the Chelsea away end going to run onto the pitch too when we lose? Probably not, because they always cordon the away end off with hella police. We'll just probably be there clapping the City fans. Like, congrats. It saved us from Arsenal, at least. So, yeah, bless for that. Bless for that. This would be a chill stream. Yes, but it's because we've all just accepted we're losing. We do have to win, though, to save our faint hopes of finishing in the top half. Because I don't know if you guys have acknowledged this yet, but let me pull this up on the screen. We are about 8 points off 10th. 8 points off 10th. Fucking hell, bruv. And there's 3 games left for us. So if we don't win and Fulham gets any sort of result, we basically cannot finish in the top half. So we kind of have to win this one. But we're probably not. So I guess our aim for this season is to hold 11th place, I think. I think that would be the aim. Because we can't go any higher with the games coming up. There's no way we're beating United, Newcastle, and City. Our aim is just hold on to 11th. Because Palace are level on points with us. They're creeping up on us. Wolves are 3 points behind. Bournemouth are 4 points behind. Who do Palace have next, by the way? Oh, they have Fulham. Shit. I don't know who we want to win that one. Who do we want to win that one? Fulham or City? Let me know. Let me know. Lewis, will you be going to Money in the Bank? No, I didn't make it through. I got SmackDown tickets. I'll take that, I guess. Consolation prize. But yeah, no Money in the Bank for me. No Money in the Bank for me. I guess we're going to have to do a watch along for that one, people. Did I hit 34k? Did I hit 34k? Hey, shit! Yeah, I hit 34k. Fuck Chelsea. We got something to actually celebrate. Let's go. You, man. Big up to everyone who's been subscribing, because we just hit 34k. Big up to the people. Let me get that up on the screen. Something to celebrate. Right, 34k has been reached. Ignore the strike and all of that. This is what matters. This is what matters. We hit 34k. Let's go. Big up. No, none of you dickheads unsubscribe, by the way, because I know what some of you are like. Keep subscribing. Keep liking. The road to 35k is on, people. The road to 35k is on. We've hit a target quicker than Chelsea did. Let's go. Let's go. My club's been giving tips. Yeah, I saw that tweet. Where the fuck was that when Christensen was here? That would have been better. But hey, better late than never, I guess. I won't say too much. I won't say too much. Another trim, yeah, going out in Manchester. Going out in Manchester. I feel like I got to trim the wrong week. So it's like I got to make up for it and get another one. But yeah, is what it is. Is what it is. Big up Jafar. Big up my G. Rim job will be on all fours while the trophy is held in the arch for Pep. Oh, fuck. I just got that. Ugh. Oh, the visual. Fuck off. Ugh, for fuck's sake. Oh, you'll be there. Corey, if you're about, give me a shout. Because I'll be by the away and filming fan cams after the game. So, shout me. Shout me. Yeah, Trevor, we're going to have a great night out. I'm linking with Flawless, Saeed, Premzy, I think, will be there for a bit. Jan's going to roll through for a little bit, I think. Yeah, it's going to be sick. Don't sing that Champions of Europe song if you want. Bro, this is our last chance to do it. Let us have this at least. Let us have this at least, because we don't have anything else. We don't have anything else. Will you hang out with Jan? Probably. I need to message her back. Shit. Yeah, I need to see what she's saying. The no bearded tribal cheat. Fucking hell. Yeah, fair enough. We the ones and all of that. We the ones. This is going to be 3-0 in 20 minutes, and you know it. Yep. Yep, big facts. Oh, man, thank you, bro. Appreciate the love. Yeah, let's go, guys. We got 34k. Trev, I will be at United. I will be at United. Thank you for the love, people. Appreciate that. 40k, God willing, I get that this year. God willing. Lewis got more stream violations and City has fair play violations. Yeah, bro, I know what I did wrong. They wouldn't tell me. YouTube was like, oh, we don't want to tell you in case you find a loophole. So it's like, well, how am I meant to know what I did wrong? But I figured it out. Basically, during the World Cup, I was doing watch-alongs, but I called them live streams because, I thought it'd be a little bit clickbait and I get more people to roll through. Nope, they just cancelled the whole stream and they gave me a strike. So I was like, okay, hands up. I know not to do that again. Cool. But yeah, that's my only strike. That's my only strike. Ignore it, though. Ignore it. What else? Yeah, bro, we're definitely going to get some pictures in. Defo. 5 red cards in 5 minutes and we're good. Yeah, you know what? That works. Just send the Chelsea squad out and get them to beat the shit out of the City team and get the game called off. That would probably be better. Or even just forfeit it. Is Monday going to be the good... Oh, is that the day that they could be relegated? Shit. City are about to treat us like the like button. Oh, dear. Well, what is the like saying? What is the likes saying? 83. Guys, keep running it up. Let's try and get to 150 likes by the time the panel comes in. Having Kai on. If Kai's about, yeah, of course. I'm getting pissed if we win the treble. I'm getting pissed before the game, so I don't remember a lot of what happened. Might as well say it's just gonna cost too much. I'll be real with you. Plus, I'd rather come back and stream and then go back. I think that would just be better off for me, innit? No. It weren't the panel members. It weren't Alex with a shotty or anything like that. No, this one was just all me. This was all me. I remember I was sitting there on stream for like a minute or two thinking, why isn't anybody commenting? Then someone went onto the Twitch and they were like, bro, you know YouTube just took your stream down. So what the fuck? But yeah, is there anything else on the City game? Oh, Badia Shield is now out injured. It's like we have a new injury every week. I don't know what the fuck they do in training, but cool. So it's now Mount, James, Chilwell, Cucurella, Kante, Koulibaly, and Badia Shield all out for this Sunday. So we're probably going to have the same back four. Well, not the same back four. It's probably going to be Fofana, Silva, probably Lewis Hall again, and I guess Chalobah, a right back. And they're just going to have to cope. God knows what we're going to do with the midfield. It's just going to be Enzo just trying to hold it all together. The attack, who cares? They're not going to do anything anyway. Yeah, sure, we're fucked. We're so fucked. Get over and done with and start the title party, personally. Just get over and done with. Before I send the link out, though, I'll get this Mendy news up on the big screen. Because apparently, he is looking like an option for Tottenham. Tottenham have emerged as surprise contenders to sign Edouard Mendy. Poch is also aiming to trim the Chelsea squad to around 24 or 25. I could see this happen if Mendy wanted to stay in London. But Spurs don't really do business with us. So that would be a bit weird to see a player make the switch. I wouldn't think Mendy's a rat if it happens. Like, I don't really care. Mendy has to leave. We have to clear players out. It's not really the time to be picky about where these players go to. I feel like he could do better than Tottenham, personally. He could go to Italy or Germany. He could go to a much more competitive team. And I think it would suit him a bit better. But if he wants to stay in London, Tottenham might be a viable option for him, and go for it. Go for it. I don't really care. Mendy's got to go anyway. I'm not going to be picky about where he leaves. I say Spurs don't do business with us, but they did want to take Rudiger on loan back in 2020. I don't know if you guys remember it. Rudiger rejected it because he didn't want to lose favour with the Chelsea fans over going to Tottenham for a year. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts on Mendy to Tottenham, people. Let me know your thoughts on Mendy to Tottenham. Big up, Lewis. We're getting slaughtered tomorrow. Yep. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it. Oh, you meant the strike. Fair enough. Minute silence for... Yes. Great shout, Harrison. Great shout. When are you going to do the Shameless stream? Maybe like Tuesday night or something. Tuesday or Wednesday. I feel like that makes the most sense. Trying to trim the squad with this injury-prone team. Not now, obviously, in the summer, but I hear you. I hear you. Left-hand side is getting... Yeah, they're all getting slaughtered. They're all dying. Like, it's not going to get any better. Kane for Mendy swap deal. If they can do business with us, we can do business with them. That's the way I see it. So if they want Mendy, we can start having conversations about Harry Kane. Obviously, I don't think they'll sell to us, but we can push the boat out. We can push the boat out a little bit. Seth is 100% winning that. AJ don't even want to be in the main event anymore. Levy didn't like Roman. It's not a Spurs v Chelsea thing. We'll see. I think the summer would let us know. But I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. Mendy, the first player to go to Spurs, and we don't care. There's for a good reason. Would you do a Lukaku Tammy swap? No, I don't want Tammy back, bro. I don't want Tammy back. Yeah, getting rid of Lukaku would be nice and all that, but if you bring in Tammy, like, has things got any better? No. No, not really. Not really. Oh, for fuck's sakes, mate. Right, link's going out. Link's going out. Let me see what everybody's saying. What am I doing? I'm moving so fucking slow today. Yeah, Lukaku was actually clear of Tammy, to be fair. But yeah, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you want to guarantee I don't miss your comment, hit the super chat button. Also, if you want to help the channel out as well, greatly appreciated. And yeah, panel's coming through. Panel is coming through. Cool. I think that's everyone. That is everyone. Yes, guys. Yes, people.
34K.
Let's go. We keep moving.
You have to have a real big celebration when you hit 69.
When are we getting to 69? I'm trying to even get to 40, bro. Yeah, I look forward to it.
Can we just forfeit this game? What is the fight?
No, we shouldn't forfeit. Just do what Villa did against Leeds or whatever it was that game one time where they literally just didn't defend, let them score. Let Haaland score like 6. Yeah, bro, let Haaland score like 6 so he just gets, closer to the record and let's be done with it. And then just like have a kickabout for 85 minutes or whatever it is. Let him score 6 in like 5 minutes. There you go.
I saw you get a fine, didn't it?
These are the vibes, bro. Second half vibes.
Exactly. This literally like just put the young guys on. Let them get a kickabout. Like let them know what it feels like to play football in a game, because some of them ain't seen that in many weeks. Like, who gives a fuck?
Do you remember that?
Pass the ball around.
What is on the screen?
Have a few drinks.
Was it 2018 1-0 away at City, where City were just passing the ball around and we were just standing?
Do you remember? Remember that
17-18, yeah.
Was it last season, that United game where they only won like 2-0 or 3-0, but it was literally like a training game, like where they played off the pitch? It'll be worse than that, bro. Just it's gonna be worse than that.
If we end up not losing by less than 2 goals, I'll take it.
That's not losing.
I've never been. Yeah,
I mean losing by less than 2 goals will be fair enough.
Fair enough.
I gotta do some house cleaning here, Lewis. Just so you know, I've shuttered my channel. I'm doing my show on Worldwide Chelsea now to help him out. So you can take the link out. Yeah. I moved it. I moved
Worldwide Chelsea in there.
Yeah. Tonight at midnight UK time will be live. So if you got nothing else going on, which you're a young man, you should be out on the town at midnight on a Friday. But
Yeah.
I'll pop in for a little bit. I probably will be out, but I'll pop in for a little bit. Say hi.
Should be pulling things, bro. Are you popping in Chelsea?
You gotta pull that booty tank.
A busy weekend. It's a busy weekend. Big up AV saying love to see Jose in another final. Real Chelsea man. It is good to see Jose in another final. Hopefully he smashes. Who do you have? Sevilla.
It's
a battle of heritage.
Jesus.
Yeah, and then I think both of them have to win that to get European football next year.
Roma is sick.
Sevilla definitely.
Roma is back 7th or so. They would be in the Conference League or something like that, which is I don't consider European football.
No, fuck that.
But yeah, I think Sevilla's way down the table this year too.
Let me check.
Yeah, I heard they haven't had a good season.
Yeah, they're on the relegation zone, close to relegation when they play United.
They're 10th.
Yeah, so they need both teams need to win to get into Europe basically. So
that's gonna be a crazy final.
Can't
Other one's West Ham versus God knows.
Is it Basel?
No,
Fiorentina. Fiorentina.
Yep.
So West Ham's going to get a European trophy before Arsenal.
It's second. That's the second. Second before Arsenal. Second major.
That's funny. They can hold that though.
So what? Anyone know how long Badia Shield's out for?
The rest of the season?
No, I don't think they said. Yeah.
Didn't even know he was out.
Yeah, likely at least the rest of the season, but
yeah, that's a it would make sense.
Yeah, I love all this. Oh, Poch is going to collaborate with Frank. Frank has already said he hasn't talked to him. And how many games do we have left in the season? 2, 3? How are you going to do collaboration in that amount of time?
Why would he want to as well?
I think the problem
Just
is
waffle.
he's gonna give him like his this player's injured, that player's fit, blah blah blah. Like it's not Poch is not gonna listen to Frank Lampard's opinion on
Like, you see that guy there, Mason. You gotta keep him. Any cost.
And
No.
look, the English journalists are such shit nowadays.
They are.
Putting out lists of players that are leaving, and when don't put any English players. Let's not put Mount or Gallagher on that list. You know who I'm talking about. We don't call them by names because they're not worthy.
Poch wants to have meetings with every player to figure out what he wants to do with them, but he wants to keep Mount.
Really? Because he said this, right?
Yeah.
It came out of his mouth, and that's where you heard it.
This is what the article said.
Right.
So did all the other 3 coaches we were interested in, apparently, too. So Nagelsmann, Enrique, they all wanted Mount to stay.
Nobody else, just Mount.
Their team, but like they want to keep Mount. They want to keep Mount.
Even if it's
seriously, it's quite great. Seriously, the reason why they want to keep Mount.
Even if it's true, it's not his choice. If he doesn't sign the contract, then he doesn't
Right. Yeah.
Like,
the press is so stupid. Just look at the press. Listen to the press conference today. They asked him about Haaland. How many times you want a guy to tell you yes, he was interested in Haaland?
Rodrigo, we played them this week. That's why that's relevant.
But at least five different reporters keep asking him, "Were you interested in Haaland? Were you interested in Haaland?" At one point, I'm like, Lampard should just flip and say, "Listen, I've had enough of this stuff." One person can ask, fair enough, because obviously he's that good. But every single one of them keep asking about Haaland. I mean, come on, man.
That's just. I'm not surprised. A press conference.
I won't lie. I've seen it happen with many managers before, where like the player does well against them, and then the manager at the former club that's playing at a different club is being like, "Oh yeah, I really wanted that player at my old club or at this club." It's like they constantly do it.
Yeah. But no, it's true. Lampard did.
I swear, Lampard said something about Ziyech once. Like something about that performance in the 4-4, and they're like, he wanted Ziyech as well as in his press conference and all that.
Yeah, but I think
do that thing all the time.
I think when they're asking Lampard about Hall, I think that was before he signed at Dortmund.
Yeah, that was before Dortmund.
Yeah, it was because he's talking about like that's when Man U was sort of talking to him, and then Dortmund, of course, ended up getting him, which is why he said, the fee was reasonable because it was whatever Mold wanted for him, which I'm sure was
for Salzburg.
Was
it? It was at Salzburg after Mold. You're right.
Salzburg. Because if you remember, that was the season where we were allowed to sign players. It's in 2020 that summer, and then Haaland moved in January to Dortmund. So it's in that summer that where you wanted to sign Haaland.
Right.
Yeah.
Chat. We're all used to Josh's might not being the greatest.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Rice to sign for Arsenal so I can just celebrate. And we got Chelsea YouTubers out there still on their knees with their mouth open, waiting for Rice to come. That's all I can say.
There's some Lavia rumors to Arsenal.
That's out of date, though.
He can go there too.
Well, I think if they got Lavia, they probably wouldn't get Rice, if I had to guess.
No, they would get both.
I think they're looking for 2 midfielders.
Do you think Arsenal are going to spend almost 160 million on 2 players? I don't think so.
Yeah. They will.
No, they won't. They've never done that.
They don't have a history of that.
And they need 5 to 7 players.
All of their big money buys per se have all been absolute flops at that club. So I don't see them spending that kind of cash on 2 players. They might opt for Lavia because he's a little bit cheaper, but I don't see him getting both.
I'm not really bothered if they get Lavia and Rice.
We got something for Arsenal. We got something. Don't worry.
They need 5 to 7 players to be relevant. They're losing a left back in the summer, and they don't have. They're losing, and the other left back can't play defense, so they're gonna have to bring a left back in. They need a right back, an actual right back, not playing a freaking center back at right back.
There are links to Cancelo. I don't know if Pep is gonna sell him there.
Yeah. First of all, Cancelo doesn't want to play fullback. That's the reason. One of the reasons he had a bust up at Man City. It's not. He sees himself as a midfielder. He doesn't like to play fullback. That's one first thing. And second thing, why would City sell Cancelo to Arsenal?
Well, they did it. They sold them two. Well, they weren't really crucial players. Two squad players there. So they see him as a squad
Yeah.
player. Sell him there.
Yeah, but still, Cancelo. Why would Cancelo want to go to Arsenal?
Because right now, if you think about it, the market now is only English club that can afford to pay 70 million or whatever on players in Europe. Apart from that, I can't see any.
But Man City don't need the money. They'll sell him outside the country for less.
Yeah, true.
They don't care. It's not like they're hurting for money. It's not like FFP is a thing to them. So they don't care. Just sell him. They'll sell him outside the country, and it's probably where he wants to go.
True.
I could see him at Real Madrid.
Yeah. That's actually a shout. Yeah. I didn't think of that. Yeah.
Because they don't have a right back neither.
Or a left back. He can do both.
Or a left back. I mean, good Lord, David Alaba's dropped off a cliff. Gee whiz, that he's done.
Poor guy, man.
Yeah, we need Caicedo. We can't let Arsenal touch Caicedo. That's the
Hey
one.
guys.
Big up, Savić.
Again, I don't think they're going to be spending 200 mil in one position group. Not when they need 5 to 7
if
players.
they won, because if they're trying to get like Rice, Mount, and Caicedo, like that, no way that is happening. There's no way they can get all three.
They'll probably miss out on Caicedo.
If they want like 3 midfielders, I don't think we'll get 3 midfielders this summer, but we need to look out for the January window as well. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't need to happen in one summer. We don't need to get 3 midfielders in one summer.
Yeah, we have to get Caicedo at all costs. Well,
You don't have to do anything. Okay, it's dependent. You're not going to go put 100 million pounds on the table for Caicedo.
Oh no, of course not.
So,
Of course not. 70 million should be a good price.
well, 70 million is a price. I don't know if it's a good price, but it's a
Still
price.
a lot of money. I agree. Definitely a position of need, though. So do what you got to do to get the best player for that position.
It depends if Conte signs. If Conte doesn't sign, then
I hope he doesn't sign.
Even with Conte.
I hope Kante doesn't sign. He needs to go. I'm sorry. Like I'm sick and tired with this Kante thing. Thank you for your services. Goodbye.
So you're gonna have to get.
Sell Kante?
Yeah, it's. I don't. With me with Kante, it was never about performances. It's just injuries.
You can't
like
sell him, right? You know we can't sell him. He's just walking.
Yeah, exactly.
Let him go.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess just let him go then. Like, even if, like, let's say he resigns, we give him a 4-year contract with 3 contract, whatever it is.
Oh.
He's gonna play maximum like 25 to 30 games each season. I mean, it's not worth it. Like, just let him go.
Getting 30 games out of him wouldn't be worth it. I think that's.
Well, you're not gonna get 30 games out of him.
Well, if you get actual other midfielders to play there, and he doesn't have to play every goddamn minute of every game.
Exactly.
Well, then what's the point of having him if he's not on the pitch?
Because because I'm not saying he wouldn't play every game, play important games.
Well, again,
you know we have a lot of injury-prone players, aside from just Kante. I think we have some players.
We just had that conversation.
We've overplayed too many players,
and then we lose another center back in trading. So
yeah, exactly.
You have to have depth. I know no one likes that, but you got to have depth.
Exactly.
Yeah. What's you guys' thoughts on this Mendy to Tottenham?
Oh,
thing?
sell him.
Who cares? We should all be celebrating if he went to Tottenham. Doesn't everyone think he sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not fussed with him.
Isn't that the general consensus that he's washed? Like,
yep.
Then we should all be on board for that.
Yeah, I had to come in terms that he needs to go. Yeah, I was backing him about a month ago, but yeah, with Mendy, it's not even like whether I like him or not. I think he's just gonna go either way. Like, there's no point trying. He's gonna go. I feel like he hasn't been prioritized. Like, as soon as Potter came in, he was like, "No, I'm not playing you. Like, you're trash with your feet."
He's not just the fit. He's all around game. He's just I don't know what happened to this guy.
Well, it's a mental. It's like a bit of a mental thing too, right? So you lose your job, then you get injured. You had a few injuries, then you're letting goals leak, and now the fans are looking at you, and you gotta have a certain amount of mental toughness to get through those things.
Toughness, though. You'd think if you look at his story, where he came from, how he struggled to get where he is now, you'd think someone like this would have that mental toughness. But I don't know. He
lost a lot.
I hear you, Rodrigo. I'm not saying like in life he's not mentally tough, but like from a sporting standpoint, he just hasn't got it back. He just looks a completely different player. I mean, completely different player.
How? Because even you watched the game last against Forest. Every single corner, he was stuck on the line, like scared to come out punching the ball or do anything.
Well, on the first goal, he didn't come out. He missed the punch, and the fucking ball goes right in line.
And those are the things that he's actually good at: commanding the box, collecting crosses and stuff. And he was struggling with that. Like,
well, if you're like me, you never thought he was that good, and that turned out to be correct.
That's harsh.
Yeah, I mean, he certainly had an elite season.
He was out of football. He was a 28-year-old keeper playing at Rennes. I'm sorry. Where did that tell you? Oh, this is a superstar in the making.
No, nobody will be a superstar.
But he was outstanding for over a year, Jester. You can't.
The defense in front of him was outstanding.
No, Jester. He made stunning saves. Don't do that. Please don't.
Yeah, bro, that game against Brentford, was it? Jesus Christ! Was it Brentford? I'm not sure. It was.
Yeah, Brentford.
His form dipped after the AFCON.
Yeah. Where was the defense then? Where was the defense in the second leg against Real Madrid in the Champions League? Where was that? He made those saves. So he had an outstanding year and he's dropped off. It's just
Atletico as well.
Yeah, to say that. He did
Bro,
play
was
very
robbed
well
of the Lev Yashin Award.
So did Kepa. So
no. Kepa's never been.
Kepa did have a good year. Don't say Kepa didn't have a good year.
He didn't have a good year. When did he have a good year?
Not in elite year.
When did he have a good year?
When he won
a good year.
First year.
Yeah,
rubbish. He had a rubbish. No, he didn't. It was bang average. That
I was like 6.5 out of 10. I wouldn't say he was good.
He was he never got to Mendy's levels. Kepa's never got to Mendy's levels.
Mendy was world class for a season.
No, but when you look at Kepa's career, right?
A year and a half.
Mendy was world class for well over a year.
Whatever, a year he was playing at a world class level.
Yeah,
he was.
Okay.
2021 Mendy.
I'm just gonna have to politely disagree with you.
Yeah, he was being the black goalie allegations.
You genuinely don't think Mendy was world
You
class?
can be wrong once in a while. It's fine. It's all good.
I'm never wrong. You know that.
That's a wrong statement in itself.
So what, Jesters? You don't think he was world class in 2021?
Let's not do this. I'm not wasting breath over Mendy. Let's move on.
World class is something that takes years to become. You can't say he's.
But he wasn't at a world class level.
He reached the world class level.
At that level.
Okay.
I think would have called him world class.
Just for that Champions League run, man.
If you're at a world class level, how can you drop off so precipitously?
Because he's not world class.
No, because like that's at a point. At that point, he was world class.
Yeah, played out of his skin. Yeah.
I mean, who knows if Potter preferred a goalkeeper like him, like he would still be good. The thing is, he's not good with his feet. He's not good with his feet. That's it. Like he's a very good shot stopper.
Someone said it a minute ago. He's lost what he was good at, which was dominating and commanding an area. He doesn't even confident in that anymore. That was his best part of his game.
Yeah, I just look at him and Kovacic and they definitely don't want to play football. Like for Chelsea Football Club, they're done. Like they just went out.
What do you guys think of Onana then? Because we're heavily linked to him.
He was really good in the Milan games. I didn't realise he was that good with his feet either.
Oh,
he's really good with his feet.
Yeah, I didn't realise that was that good.
That's why they were looking at him in the first place, because he was a sweeper keeper.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing about Magnan. He's not good with his left foot. If you watch that game, he was kicking everything with his right, even when he should have been kicking with his left. So you got to look at small things like that, because in the Premier League, if somebody's closing you down, you don't play with the left foot and you try to switch it to your right, you're going to do a Mendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in the toughest league in the world, even the smallest things can be found out. So.
Yeah, like if you look at Onana, his Champions League numbers are fantastic. I think he leads the champion. I think he leads all keepers in most stats for the Champions League. But God, his height really terrifies me, man. It's just like he's not that much. He's about the same size as Kepa, and
that's my fault, Josh. That's my fault on him.
He's 6'3". Kepa one.
What's Kepa listed as?
6'1", I think. Yeah.
Kepa has T-Rex arms too.
Only think with Onana
and his fragile to long shots.
He has the bozo genes.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, Rodrigo. He worries me. He does have a bit of a clumsy moment in him, but then for 40 million, it could be a good deal.
It's not going to be. It's a Kovacic swap.
Oh, is there talk of that? Yeah.
We send them Kovacic. They send us Onana. Bing, bang, boom.
Would it be a good deal? We sign on.
Yeah, that would be a great deal.
We sign him, and then in 2 years' time, we're in the same situation where we need a goalkeeper again.
What? Why?
No, we have a young goalkeeper.
No. Hang on, sorry, Brian. Why would we do that?
Resign Kepa.
I think there's better. I think buying a goalkeeper is better.
Name them.
It's better.
Name them.
Well, you'd have to spend a lot of money, but I would get Mike Maignan.
Mike Maignan is not as good with his feet as Onana.
And plus,
he's a better goalkeeper. He's a better goalkeeper in general.
I prefer Onana. So
it's an injury-prone keeper. Sorry, Prime. Would you sign
him? He's not a better goalkeeper if he's not better with his feet. He's not the better overall goalkeeper.
And he's injury-prone as well. An injury-prone goalkeeper.
I mean, he's had an injury this season, but he's not an injury-prone goalkeeper.
And with us winning at DM,
besides, fine. Besides, I just don't think Onana is it. I'll be real. I just don't think he's it.
Yeah, but he would not be my first choice either, because if you're talking about the level that you want to that we've had here at Chelsea with Petr Cech and Courtois, no, he doesn't rise that level. But if you're not going to drop 100 million, you're not going to get that level of goalkeeper.
Exactly. And that's what
it's just one of those. The age thing on this next keeper doesn't concern me too much. As like Jared said, the club has been from all reports extremely pleased with the way Slonina is coming along. So if you can get me a guy who can get me 2 seasons until Slonina is ready to go, or even
Navas question mark.
Onana's only 27, 28.
How old is Onana? Yeah, I was about to say.
Only 27, 28.
Exactly.
You get through 2. You give me 2 seasons. Now he's 30, and now I have a 20-year-old waiting who's.
But the thing is, you don't even have to put. You can do with Serena what you did with Courtois. You just send him out for free.
What, ruin him by sending him to Spain where he loved it and lived a great life, had a kid, and then didn't want to come back to the club? Like, no, I'd rather.
Yeah, maybe don't send the same place.
I don't mind him having an English loan like next season or something like that, but I'm certainly not sending him to some big club where he can feel the love and acclamation of a big club and then not want to come back.
He could go to Strasbourg next year. He could go to Strasbourg next year.
If we end up buying him, yeah.
The reason
I think he might only really need a season of loan and then might be ready to play. I think he really is that good. He's got some extremely high level qualities that you look for in a keeper. And for me, I look at keepers much different, I think, than some people do. Like, I'm not too concerned about all the footwork that everyone's talking about. Like, does he have can he pass from the back? Like, that's not a huge thing for me. Can you stop shots in close, and can you just be a shot stopper? Because if you have a good defense, you're only going to really have to call on this guy 1 or 2 times a game, maybe. I don't know. For me, I think Slonina has the potential to be a fantastic keeper. So if you can get me one of these guys for a year or 2 till he's ready, I'd probably prefer to go that route.
Quick question. Let's say Poch builds a really good defense, unlike Lampard. Would you guys trust Kepa for like 2 or 3 years until?
3?
No,
Have we been down
his
this
issues
road
with long
already?
shots are still there.
I've had 5
No,
years.
it'll still be fragile to long shot.
How long does he have left in his contract? But because we said about Solina, okay, so 2 years. So until
2
Solina
years.
gets like experience and becomes good, would you guys keep Kepa?
No.
Would you like us to contend for trophies?
So here's what I'm saying though.
No, how much more? Why hasn't he not?
He needs experience. What is the point? Like, if we're realistically looking at buying an Onana, Mainan,
having him
Kepa's
for 2
footwork's
years?
even
You've
overrated. He's
already
not even
seen
that good
what
with his
he's
feet.
doing. What is it you're seeing that he can do well? It's two.
I'm just asking a question. I never said I don't rate him. I was just.
But how would we cope with a goalkeeper like Kepa?
No, that's why I said if Kepa, because if we build a really solid defense, Kepa for a short gap, as of course, realistically speaking, we're not going to spend 100 million on a goalkeeper.
Well,
And
protect Kepa to death and pray is
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We don't need to spend 100 million on a keeper to get the perfect keeper for what we want to do.
The guy in the middle at the bottom. What is your name?
Sage.
Sage. Why is it that? Why is it Chelsea fans do this thing where it's one or the other with them? Why can't we just get rid of both?
What do you mean?
Here's the thing: we can't get rid of
Kepa because Sage, you're trying to make the argument for Kepa, but there's also Chelsea.
No, I'm just raising a question. I think Kepa should go.
No, that's fine. That's fine. You're making the question. Fine. There's also Chelsea fans who would make the question for Mendy. Why can we not just get rid of both?
We should get rid of both.
Well, because it's not realistic, is it? Let's say we get rid of Kepa and Mendy within the next 2 fucking windows. Like who we can get? We're not going to spend 100 million on Onana or Mainan.
Okay, but that's
at the same time, people want to give this Solina kid time. So I'm like, we obviously have a goalkeeper issue. I just don't understand what the fans want.
Yeah, Sage, to answer your question, we've got scouts to find the right players, right? So
I hope they do.
Right, Mendy was 30 million. He got us a really good season. Like you don't necessarily.
He wasn't even 30.
Right. So like you don't the 100 million on a keeper. I don't even know where that's coming from. There's probably only 2.
I'm only saying that.
Keeper in the whole
Josh,
world.
I only said that because he's the best out there I've seen. But we've got scouts for a reason who can go find the right players.
And also, who gives a crap what the fans want? Since when did the club go to the fans? Go, oh, the fans don't want that player. Let's not get him.
Right.
Who cares what the fans want?
And if they truly do think that in a year or two Slonina could be ready, then you don't really need a guy on a 4 or 5 year deal that's 40, 50, 60 million. Like you don't necessarily need that. You got to scout a guy who's maybe in his later prime, who can stop shots and get you some clean sheets every now and again. Like
the club, Josh, the club are also, aren't they? They're fully convinced that Slonina in time will be our long-term number one. So
everything they've said. I mean, they just did a report last week about him that they're absolutely thrilled with how he's coming along. Like, I mean, I can't. Other than that, I don't know how else to put it. I've watched him in the PL2 a couple of times. He's watched him in the ML. I think he's a very good keeper. He's just young, so until he gets that complete acclimation, he might need a year, but he might not. Who knows? All I know is the club are very happy with where he is in his development at this stage, and if you're happy with that, then you don't necessarily need to go spend 40, 50, 60 million on a keeper.
You're not going to go spend 100 million
especially
on a
when the other day everybody's expectations for next season were not that high. So like I don't know why you would need to go spend crazy money on a keeper if your expectations are not that high already next
Exactly.
year.
I mean, that's what I was trying to understand, because if we were to get rid of Kepa and Mendy, and we want this Solina kid to come like 2 seasons to be a regular staff for Chelsea Football Club, it's not realistic of us to sign a goalkeeper that's in his prime, because then 2 years down the line we want to start Solina. It doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying.
That's why you pay 40 for Onana.
And then
but Onana is like 23, 24. How old is Onana?
27,
28.
27, 28.
Exactly. So in 2 years he will still be very good. 2-3 years he'll still be very good. Goalkeepers.
What's wrong with having 2 quality goalkeepers?
No, I'm not saying I don't have issue with that. It's just that if you guys want the Solina kid to be a starter in the next 2-3 years, then it doesn't make sense for us to buy a goalkeeper that's in his prime, because he won't be starting. Like he can be a second option and stuff.
You don't understand sport at all, do you?
Well, I do actually.
It doesn't matter if somebody's in their prime. If the person that you bring in outplays him, he's done. You put the player who's in the best form, that's showing the best in practice, on the pitch.
Yeah.
You don't go, this guy's too young, but he's outplaying our veteran, but we're going to continue to play the veteran.
Yeah, and if we're saying Onana right now is in his prime, in 2 or 3 years he may not be, and Slonina will be 20, 21
So
years
if people
old
remember the Carlo
and ready to go.
Cudicini, when Carlo Cudicini was number 1 at Chelsea, everyone loved him, and Petr Cech come in, he was better. Petr Cech took the number 1.
It's not even
exactly.
It's not even that. It's just the thought.
Courtois and Kepa.
The thought of keeping Kepa is just repulsive. You know what I mean? It's just...
I think we're gonna end up losing him on the free because no one's gonna buy him on wages.
Okay, let me explain the Slonina thing.
I feel
if he was,
that's one thing.
I'm talking. Let me finish.
Send him on loan for 2 years.
Yeah.
If he was playing in the championship this last year and held the record for the most clean sheets, everybody would be like, "Oh, he has to start." But since he did it in the MLS, which is the same as the championship, he holds the record for the most clean sheets in one season. So yes, there's substance behind him.
I mean, it's not the same level for one.
It is the same level as the championship.
Well,
it absolutely is.
Prime, I would say this: if anything, if you don't rate the MLS side, and I actually
no, I'm not even saying I didn't say I don't rate the MLS. I just don't think.
But like,
for one, it's not
it's a league where he actually got a ton of shots hit at him. Like he's being asked to make a ton of saves.
Again, I know. For one, I don't think it's the same level. For two, the kid is 18, and we're trying to do this thing where we're putting all our hopes on him. Have we not learned from what we've done the past how many years, where a young player has potential and we kill him with all this hope? Like, let him go on loan somewhere and actually develop and actually see what he's made of.
Yeah,
let's not destroy him like we've done with. Let's not destroy him like we've done with Cho, Mount, Ruben.
You're talking about
and all these other players. Yeah, but Slonina might be that too. We don't know. We haven't seen him play.
Yeah, but that's why you buy.
That's what I'm saying. I have seen him play.
Okay, you have very few people have, but let's actually see him play in Europe and see what he can do with actual pressure.
Yeah, and another thing as well. The thing with
Go ahead, Roddy.
I was about to say about mentality. I think Slonina, from the interviews, from what you hear from him, he has a different mentality compared to the other kid that you mentioned.
I don't feel comfortable just throwing in like an 18-year-old, and the way our fan base is, like, I just don't feel comfortable just throwing in an 18-year-old to the Wolves.
I don't think we're going to though. That's why we're looking for a keeper.
Yeah, no one. I'm certainly not saying you throw him in right now. I'm saying that I'd said give him a year loan, and then by 1920 he might be ready to go. I think he has that kind of ability at a younger age to be ready than most keepers.
Yeah, I mean,
and if you buy,
if that's what you mean, Josh, then fair enough. That's cool.
We've never seen.
Yeah, I agree. That's fair
anything. Like, there's not a keeper that started playing when he was 18. 17, 18.
By the way, wait, hold on.
Before you go, Jesters, what were you? Jesters, what was your point? No, Jesters was
there's a kid called Donnarumma.
Yes, but Donnarumma is generational.
It's very rare with keepers, just to be fair. It is.
But it's not like we don't have an example of it.
One at a time, guys. Scott, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, since we're talking about Slonina, and I can guarantee I've probably watched him more than most of the people on this panel, by the way, or listened to people that know more about goalkeeping, know more about him, speak about him. The way that he is spoken about as a keeper, I don't think he's ready right now, but the way he's spoken about as a keeper is in the same breath as Buffon was spoken about at his age. Now, I'm not saying he's going to get to that same level, but he has definitely got the ability to get to that same level. As long as he applies himself. Also, by the way, to the people in the chat talking about the championship and talking about fucking wage structure, the only reason the championship players get paid more is because of the wage cap in the fucking MLS. So, like, do your research if you're going to say before you say stupid shit, because the level in the MLS is actually a lot higher than people give it credit for. So, like, before you say stupid shit, research. But yeah, Slonina is not good enough to start right now, but he has 100% got the potential to be our starting goalkeeper for 15 years at a top level.
Yeah, I
agree with that, Scott, but like we should
let Josh go. Let Josh go.
Sorry.
I'll be quick. I'll be quick, Prime. I'll be quick. I agree with what Scott said completely. Like he's highly regarded as one of the best, if not the best, young keeper in the world. Real Madrid were heavily in on this kid. I mean, I think the only difference between you got a guy, you can say Donnarumma is generational. I think one of the main differences is he was born in Italy and Slonina was not. So the opportunity to get to a club, a big European club, it was right there at his feet at an early age. So for Slonina, took a similar path, but his route was the big clubs in America, which was the MLS at the time. So I think obviously he's been playing in the PL2, he's been training with the first team. You give him maybe a year on loan in the championship to get his bearings, and I do think he will be a guy at a young age who's ready to play for a big club. I mean, I don't remember personally how old Courtois was when he was at Atletico, but I could definitely see this kid having a very similar trajectory to the top. I mean, he really does have everything you want from a keeper, aside from that experience. And what Scott's saying about Buffon, those comparisons are spot on. Obviously, you don't become Buffon without playing for 20 years, so there's no way you could judge that now. But from all the scouting, all the early games, the potential, already having the MLS record for clean sheets in a season, which is like 17 or 18, I mean, he's going to be right to the top. He just needs a little bit of time.
No, that's fine, Josh, and I hear all of that. Great, if people hold him in a higher regard, that's fine. I just personally don't feel comfortable like throwing him in next season.
We're not going
I would rather he goes out on loan and like we actually see what this guy can do.
Yeah, I'm not advocating for him to start next season.
That's fair enough.
That's why we're looking at Onana, but it's not going to be too much longer before he's going to be the starting keeper, unless he has a major injury. Of course, I don't know.
So say he comes back in 2 years and he's ready. What will Onana be okay with being on the bench?
Exactly, that's what I was talking about. Like, this is
why we care about that.
Again,
what do you mean why we care about that? Because Selena could be demanding game time. Like, you're not going to have one of the best.
Better, you put him in, don't you?
Well, how you're assuming that Onana's going to be trash at the same time?
No, that's fine. Like if Solina's ready in 2 years, we bring him back. So
then you put him as, if the club see him as the long-term project, you then.
I know, but what do we do with Onana? Do we then sell him?
Well, we have him at number 2. Yeah,
you either sell him or you have two.
I don't think.
Well, maybe that's why also the next.
It's easier said than done.
Now, maybe that's why the next goalkeeper you go for is probably going to be cheaper than let's say 20 million for Diogo.
So y'all are making the argument
because of Slonina potentially developing to that level.
I can't believe this. Y'all are making the argument I made with Caldwell. You can't bring him back as a fifth choice center, the fifth center back. And everyone's like, "Oh, yes, you can. He'll get game time, but you can,
If he comes back in 2 years and he's ready, surely that's only a good thing for us, no?
No. I didn't say it's not. My point is,
fact is, if you're good enough, you're good enough.
Yeah. No, like if we spend 40 mil this summer, say, on Onana, in 2 years, Slonina's ready to start. Yeah. Then what do we get rid of Onana? Because he's not going to want to be on the bench.
And what if Onana at that time is one of the best goalkeepers in world football, but you have a youngster who's demanding game time, who's ready to go? We could be in a tricky situation.
Yeah, again, we're doing what ifs. Do you know what I mean? I'll just rather cross that bridge.
Yeah, but we're all doing what ifs though. Everybody's doing what ifs.
Is what if. Slonina being good enough is a what if.
We just focus on the now. Right now, we need a goalkeeper that's good for now. So you get a goalkeeper that's good for now, and if Slonina proves himself in whatever loan spell, or if he's a second choice goalkeeper, if he shows enough quality, he'll get given an opportunity. And if he runs with it, he runs with it. But we don't need to do these what ifs, because right now we need to look at ourselves. We are not going higher than 11th, and we could potentially drop to 14th by the end of the season. I don't care about ifs, buts, and maybes. I want a goalkeeper that's good enough for next season. It's not Mendy, it's not Kepa. Get me a goalkeeper. Whatever happens to Slonina is whatever happens. He'll probably go on loan, get some game time, and we'll see what he's like for the season afterwards. But right now, bro, we're 11th. We can't be asked for those sorts of debates and stuff. Just get a goalkeeper for now.
Exactly.
I hope we do.
What do you mean you hope we do?
There's a few more super chats. Sean Luna said the Real Madrid tie last season finished Mendy, in my opinion. I think he had a couple of shaky games before that.
He was finished before that.
His last brilliant game was the Carabao Cup final.
Bro, realistically, like, this guy was showing shaky patches since, was it West Ham 3-3?
3-2, we lost.
3-2.
Yes.
3-2, yeah.
He still had good games, like the Carabao Cup.
Yeah, he did, but like, he was showing shaky moments since then, but really, since AFCON, The guy's just, I don't
That's
know
the
where he's
goalkeeper
been.
I want, Diogo Costa. I like that Diogo Costa.
He's got great potential as well. But he'd be the most expensive option for us. NG says the only goalkeeper we should consider is Diogo Costa. Again, brilliant goalkeeper, but he would be a long-term goalkeeper for us then. So
I don't think we're looking at him. So
no, I don't think we're looking at him either. We've been very quiet on that front. Haven't heard a lot since the World Cup. Kingsley says Iker Casillas started at Madrid when aged 18. Don't know their goalkeeper situation before that, but again, if you're good enough, you're good enough. It doesn't really matter about age. Sinak says if Slonina is in 2 years, you bring him back to compete. Slonina will have time and at least 4 years on his contract. Who cares what he wants? Is he even asking? Is he even demanding to play regular football for Chelsea now? Because I haven't heard anything like that. Yeah,
so you don't know what the situation is like in 2 years. Don't know what it'll be like in 2 years.
Well, in 2 years, we'll have a better idea of him as a goalkeeper.
And you don't know if he's going to be in camp this summer and they bring Onana in and he outplays him. Poch might go, well, don't send him on loan. I'm going to play him. You don't know that.
Also says midfielder will be the priority as always. Ugarte and Caicedo come in. We accelerate our plan by a year. Pairing both with Enzo will be crazy. I'd imagine. But that would be about 120 million spent on our midfield. I mean, with outgoings, I could potentially see that. That would be a fucking dream. Ugarte, Caicedo, and Enzo midfield free. That is
for the price of Declan as well.
How are we going to do that again? Because he's going to play a 4-2-3-1, unless Enzo's playing in the 10.
Oh, are you sure it's a 4-2-3-1? I didn't even know.
I didn't think of that. Actually.
No, you're not going to play Nkunku at an 8.
Fair enough. Fair point.
Yeah,
so
but that's
so it'd be one
rotation, though. For rotation, you imagine you bring off the bench Ugarte to replace Enzo, for example. So you need them. You can't just have 11.
Ugarte and Enzo are not the same type. Ugarte and Enzo are not the same type of player.
I know they're not. I'm just saying. You want, obviously he's a DM. You're winning a game. You want to go more defensive. Would you be happy to see him coming off the bench than say
Conor Gallagher?
Oh, 100%. But like, I'd want Ugarte starting. Like, you know, people know.
You'll be starting. I'm saying if you have Caicedo, that's in that scenario. You have Caicedo, Enzo.
I think you get one or the other. You don't get both.
I was gonna say that's the thing. I don't think we're getting two midfielders. Like, unless we sell, like, that's fair. Like, unless we,
I haven't seen him like you, Scott. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen him go.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, and it's one of those things. It was kind of the same as like, I think it was the manager or like there was something else we were debating where it's like I don't really care who we get, whether we get Ugarte, Caicedo, Lavia. I don't care. Any one of them will be an upgrade. Any single one of them will be an upgrade on what we've got. But yeah, like I agree with this. I don't think we're getting a second midfielder unless we sell like 3 or 4 midfielders, and I don't think that's going to happen.
I'll be worried
if Conte leaves.
Well, Loftus-Cheek's already meant to be going to AC Milan apparently. So that's
how much money are they talking for Loftus-Cheek?
Cheek isn't really a starter, but yeah, I get what you mean.
10 million, 15 million.
It's got to be 10 million.
The actual
I didn't know if it's a pack of bubblegum.
Like, the actual fee hasn't been mentioned. It's literally just
what the hell?
They're just in advanced talks.
Yeah, they really like him.
Well, no, it's just looking likely he will probably go.
He's going to start for them like most games. That's the thing. He's going to do bits in the Serie A.
I was about to say, he'd do well for Milan.
How expensive do you guys think Ugarte will be?
50 mil.
From what I'm hearing from people, he
has a 52 mil release clause, doesn't he?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Good. But I've never seen him play in a real game.
I've not seen Ugarte play. I'm saying I can't comment.
He is like, I've only seen a few games of him, but speaking to other people who've seen more than him as well, like it's just and like watching him play is like he's got everything that you want from your defensive midfielder, especially in our system. Like he is young, which is a small issue with everyone else we've got in the team, but it's just his composure on the ball, his passing, the defensive side as well. Like he's got that shithousery that we've been missing, especially from like someone from like our spine. Like MM's right. He's got a little bit of that Valverde in terms of like that like shithousery side. Like you get it from being the South, like just South Americans. I don't know what it is about them. They just seem to have that. But yeah, like, I think this season he was in all of Europe's top 5 leagues, or like the top 6 leagues. He had the most tackles I think per 90.
I don't want to.
So he's a bit of a road runner.
I'd hate to be.
No, he's not a road runner, bro. Like he's
actually a big dude.
I was making a joke.
I don't
That's
put,
fair.
I don't want to put any water on the fire of Legate, but you know what? I had this feeling the same about Bakayoko, who's going to come in and dominate. So I have to wait.
That's fair. Like that's the thing. He could come and be terrible, like 100%, but I do think he's an amazing player. Like
the only game I see him was against Arsenal, and he got sent off, but he was quality.
Even the red card though, like in that game, it was a good red card to get because it was a 3-on-1 break. Like it was Saka, Martinelli, I think someone else was on the break, and he literally was like, "Nah, fuck this!" Like went through Saka completely, and it paid off because they won on penalties.
Yeah,
like it was that, or they could have conceded in that like counter attack. So like, yeah,
and there's people that I know that I listen to when I've not seen a player, and they all rate him very highly. I would not be opposed.
Yeah, same.
Super Pochettino. Do you know how tall that Caicedo is? Caicedo, he's not.
How many? Can I ask a question? How many people bullied Lisandro Martinez?
Exactly.
How tall is Kante?
Kante's
or Makalele.
Probably smaller than that.
Crazy for his height.
Who? No. I have to bring this up because I was loving it. I don't know who.
5'10".
How tall is Mascherano?
What?
Mascherano.
Cannavaro.
Andrew, yeah, that's a great show.
Yeah, Ugarte is not 5'9", by the way. He's taller than Caicedo. It's like 6 foot, 6'1". He's
I don't understand why you have to be a 7-foot giant to not get bullied. I don't understand.
Exactly. I mean, Havertz is like 6'3" and he gets bullied.
How tall is Aguero?
Say Aguero. Hazard didn't get bullied off
Football's
the ball.
changed so much over the last 20 years.
I just get like Lisandro Martinez has probably been arguably the best centre back in the league this year, and he's like 5'6".
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand that height isn't really. Height has nothing to do with aggression and like physicality. Like you can be a midget and be aggressive and physical, or you can be tall and be physical and aggressive. Like
what you talking about over there?
Gattuso as well, actually.
You're not playing basketball or
Gattuso is another great show. Not playing. What a player he was.
He's like
he wasn't tall. He wasn't tall. I know that.
Just 1.77.
He was an aggressive bastard. That's what he was.
Who did they interview? What former midfielder did they interview? Was it Makalele that said that Hazard was the laziest player you ever saw?
Mikel.
Mikel.
That was Mikel.
He's like
Beto as well, I believe.
People to say it.
He said he wouldn't do nothing and then turn up on a Saturday and be the best player, so it didn't matter.
Yeah. Some people,
and that's why he never got better than what he was.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
He didn't train.
He didn't care about being that Ronaldo level. Do you know what I mean? If he did, I think he would have gone on to higher levels.
I think he was that level. Like at his peak, I think he was that level. It's just, I think his window of, I think that he had a couple of bad seasons, or like one really bad season, but also his window of like being that good was smaller in comparison to like Messi or Ronaldo. I'd say it's a kind of similar thing with Neymar. I'd say at his peak, he's 100% on their level, or at least very close to it. It's just his season, like his level of his, I'd say his peak or the year. I'd say
nobody. For you to be on Messi and Ronaldo level at their peak, not only did you have to be really producing, like
but
that's what I'm saying. Like at his peak, I think they're at their level, those guys' level. But whereas Messi and Ronaldo have like
the time frame, you're saying,
over 10 years.
Before Messi and Ronaldo, a lot of these players would only have 2-3 years playing at their peak. Ronaldinho. Fat Nine.
Kaka died, didn't he?
Kaka, Zidane.
Yeah.
You know, look at Fat Nine, Ronaldo. Like how many years did he have at his very peak?
Ronaldo's
I was going to say Ronaldo's not on Messi's level.
I don't think I think Messi's best, but like I understand.
Wait, which Ronaldo? Are you talking about Cristiano or?
It doesn't matter.
We're talking about Fat Nine.
Cristiano.
Oh no, I was talking about.
There's some respect.
I was talking about CR7.
Wait, Justin, did you say CR7 was never on Messi's level? Is that what you just said?
He's not on Messi's level.
He got fat after his career ended.
Listen, I've had enough Messi Ronaldo debates in my life, but I can sure.
They're both freaks of nature. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah, you get. Has Ronaldo ever dribbled through an entire team?
No, but he had different qualities.
If you talk about skills, Messi is far and away.
Ronaldo for me was the better player, but then it's Messi, Ronaldo. Do you know what I mean?
It depends what you see as skill because people.
What?
People don't. Just you said Ronaldo wasn't skilled as Messi, but like I feel like Ronaldo's athleticism and ability to like jump in it is just as good as Messi's dribbling ability. Like people value dribbling over what Ronaldo had, other qualities he had. Like it's like
Messi can do is dribble.
No, I never said that. I just said
I said in pure football skills, Messi is far and away the better.
Oh yeah, he's definitely better, but Ronaldo had other qualities as well.
I was gonna say like this debate is basically the same as what we were having yesterday with the managers. It's like it all comes down to like who you prefer at the end of the day. Or, like,
isn't it? Yeah,
it comes down to what abilities you prefer. Like I do think Messi's better than Ronaldo, but like I understand if people think Ronaldo's better than Messi. Like I'm like, and to be fair, like for me, neither of them are my GOAT. But that's because
yours is Zidane.
This is my GOAT.
No, mine's Ronaldinho. But that's just because of what he. That's just because of what he made me feel watching him. Like he may not be the best player in the, like ever or the greatest of all time.
You watched Ronaldinho.
Like I watched some of him, but I've gone back to see more and just watching him the way. Like, it's why I had such a fondness for Neymar as well. It's the way players like that make me feel. It's
unbelievable. I was there live when he scored.
Scott, are you not my age?
With the outside of the boot.
I am. Yes. I'm 25.
Yeah, the best goal I've ever seen live was that goal he scored, man. Petr Cech didn't even move, man. It just outside of the boot, bang, straight in.
Christensen v Chesterfield, man. Just had to be there.
Wait, Christensen v Chesterfield.
That World Cup argument is so stupid. Like,
I was about to say what.
I
was about to say that Malmo game, but you was at DR Sports at that one.
Yeah, I missed that. No, it wasn't. That was my graduation. I saved his first goal for my graduation.
What did he do against Chesterfield?
He scored. It was his last ever goal, and he got the armband.
Hey, tell him to do that. Tell him to do that in the Champions League final, man.
Christensen
next season, bro. Next season.
Hey, what's the difference between that and
the worst performance in Christensen versus Arsenal last season?
What was that?
Christensen versus Arsenal at home last season. Have you ever seen a worse performance than that?
Yeah,
we've seen worse performances. Did Christensen not go to Anfield and get sent off?
No,
he went to Anfield.
He was actually good in that game. The game he was sent off, he was very good.
He got 2 man of the matches back to back on Van Dijk's head top. Thank you.
When
Thiago Silva had howlers.
Lewis, that was when Liverpool were bad. It doesn't count, man.
No, but the game that he got sent off at home when he tackled Mane.
Christensen cost him the Premier League. You should be saying thank you, Christensen.
We fucked up with Christensen.
I think he cost us a few Premier Leagues as well when he played for us.
25, 26. He was a baller and he could he was a brilliant defender. Like, we fucked up with him and Rudiger.
Thanks for not re-signing the pair of them, Marina. Thank you. Yeah. It wasn't even like their main wages per week. It was like agent bonus.
He was shamelessly flexing a 1-1 draw, man. How shameless that is.
Are you not? Yeah. Hey, you're not surprised. That 1-1 draw cost Liverpool the league. So
no, again, not being better than City cost Liverpool the league. Not that draw.
Was that the 10 men? Was that the 10 men game? Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
If they won, they would have won the league title. But
Lewis, Van Dijk is flexing an actual Premier League title, and Christensen is flexing a 1-1 draw. That's great, man.
Champions League.
He's just won La Liga.
La Liga, but he just won La Liga.
We're talking about Premier League.
Still a league title, the top 5 league. What we
Premier
doing?
League?
Jesus Christ.
So Ugarte and Caicedo might be more attainable than you think. Release clause for Uga and Caicedo, maybe 70 million with favorable pay structure. Motherfuckers give us chance versus Man City sooner, which is how we got them 2 years ago.
Quick question: If Chelsea had to sign 2 midfielders, this would.
By the way, I appreciate that.
Quick question: If Chelsea have to sign 2 midfield, who do you want to be? Would you want to be Ugarte, Caicedo, or Ugarte or McAllister?
Not McAllister.
Well, I don't think we're going to get McAllister.
I would say if you're going to sign, it's annoying because I think Caicedo is really good, but I would probably say Ugarte and Lavia, just because you've got someone then who's a couple of years younger, doesn't have to start all the time, is slightly cheaper, and I still think is at a great level anyway.
Can play in Enzo's position.
Also, we also have Andre Santos coming in.
I think he's going back on loan. I can't lie. Like I don't think he's going to get given much games.
How old is Lavia?
19.
20?
19.
Okay. And how old is Ugarte?
Ugarte's
20,
21 or 22.
22, something like that.
Scott, I
Fair
actually
enough.
slightly disagree with you there. I actually think Santos is going to get a big
Thank you for the
opportunity.
super chat.
Hey, that's fair. Ugarte's 22. You might be right, to be fair. Like, he might be giving game time. I just don't know. Like,
I
I'm
keep
not.
forgetting we have Santos.
Like,
I don't know why.
It sounded like from everything that they were saying before that before he could get his permit, is that they were like ready to throw him in and see what he's got. So
Yeah, but that was Graham Potter though. You don't know what.
No, that was the owners. The owners are high. I know the owners are high on Santos. Like, very high.
But Potter might not be.
Casemiro
honestly,
Jr.
There's a lot to be excited about with him. I mean, if I know some people got to watch him play a little bit earlier this season, but I mean, he was doing absolute bits in that tournament. He was scoring every game.
I wasn't impressed at all.
He scored 6 goals in 6 games. What are you
Yeah,
talking
but
about?
he's a DM. He's a DM, and then
Not necessarily. This is the thing. I don't actually know.
Won that tournament. Didn't they win that tournament?
Yeah, but he didn't. I don't know. You have to watch. You have to watch him. Don't just see the goals. Just watch him play.
The thing about Santos that like is probably, I think, is a good thing is like I don't know if he is necessarily just a DM, because like if he's able to get goal scoring opportunities like that, like he might be like. I think he can be better than that. I think he can be more than that. Saying he's just a DM might be limiting him.
Yeah, listen, he goes forward like a monster.
Under 20. Under 20.
He was bombing forward like an absolute missile in that tournament. That's how he was getting his goals. Those were all like in the box, all from making runs from the midfield.
By the way, that's another one I've just completely forgot. We still got Casade coming back, and it's from all accounts he's had a decent loan. Like, even though Reading got relegated, he was still like apparently quite good for them. Like, I think I saw a few Reading fans saying that you can tell he's so much better than like every player they have. Like, the level he's at is so much better than basically almost every other player.
Was he not playing out of
Didn't we send a few players on loan there?
No, I think he was still playing centre midfield.
Yeah,
I think they were playing
I mean, in terms of like his job role.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what they had.
He's a 6 to 8. He's a 6 to 8.
I'm just going off what I read one thing about it.
Yeah, I don't know about like position, but like it could be a case of like, well, positionally he was playing, but I don't know about role. But yeah, apparently he was like really good for them last season, so like he's got to come back as well.
Yeah. Go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
No, he is like he could be a 6 or an 8. He's very tall. I think he's probably one of our tallest midfield. He's about Ruben's size. But
don't mention that
again. I haven't seen enough of him because I don't watch the championship to say this is what he's going to be. But they're looking at a 6, maybe an 8. You know, is he a sitter? Probably not. But I think that people misunderstand what a true sitting DM is, and if you play a double pivot, you don't need really a true sitting DM. You need one that has more defensive responsibility than the other one, but they don't sit; they move up the field. I mean, how many goals has Casemiro scored for United this year? Big goals, and he's supposed to be a sitting DM.
I got to watch. I agree with Scott. I mean, he is a name that people forget. Of the maybe 3 or 4 chances I did get to watch, I did watch him a little bit at Reading, just in those 3 or 4. He played maybe since January he played for them. So he was, I think, by far, when you look at their team, like he was by far the standout player in their team, and to positional stuff. I see him as a guy who likes to be a bit more offensive. He likes to get a little bit forward. He's obviously got a great shot on him. We all saw that when I think he won goal of the month for us before he left. I mean, there's a lot of upside there. He's a big kid. He's still got probably a bit of those deer legs that you have when you're young and tall and you're just trying to like figure yourself out. But I think there's a lot to be desired there from him in the next couple of years.
Yeah, he was a top prospect in Milan's youth system, so you know it's not like he's some nobody. You can say what you want about the players we bought this year, but the younger players that we bought are class.
Very good,
very good.
Yeah, I don't think the scouting department missed on the young guys. I think they did a fantastic job.
I have a DM that maybe someone from Monaco, one of our recruits are looking at. I'll watch him. I watch him I wasn't impressed, but obviously, if these scouts have watched him more than obviously me, They've
I
seen.
need to figure out who Rodrigo likes as a player. He just doesn't like any of these guys. No.
To be honest,
Josh, name an Arsenal player.
Oh no!
Jorginho.
Not a hater for Arsenal.
Wait, is Rodrigo an Arsenal fan?
No.
Yes, he is.
Don't insult me. I hate Arsenal more than anything. Don't insult me.
You loved them all season, man.
No, that was jinxed. I was jinxing them.
Yeah,
them.
sure you were. Yeah.
Yeah, one of those.
I did read that this morning. We sent Scout to Monaco.
Yeah. Surfer, it makes sense. Arsenal in a title race. A lot of Arsenal fans are coming out of the woodwork. Makes sense.
We're in a title race.
Yeah, we're. No, Rodrigo, you still have hope, man. Have hope.
I hate Arsenal, bro. I hate them. I used to go to. I went to London.
Yeah, now you do.
Yeah, because they bottled it. Yeah.
We need to catch up with Man City, and then I'm hearing.
Change the subject.
Yeah. Arsenal do need to.
I can't even lie. We're so far catching up with City. Like,
Yeah.
No.
Hold your horses, buddies. Baby steps.
No.
I say we need to catch up with the other top 4 teams first of all, and then we catch up with City.
So you think when I catch them with the?
We're not even top 10.
Fuck that. We need to catch up
I'll
with
sell
Brighton.
them. I'll sell all of them if it means we get some actual adults here playing football.
We need to catch up with Brighton and Villa first.
How those adults work out this year?
Yeah, catch up with Fulham, man. Drew.
We need to catch up with Brighton, Fulham, and them, man.
No, ketchup goes on hamburgers. Okay, I'm just talking about ketchup so much.
How do we even get here, man? We haven't had a good league team since God knows when.
Dude, I don't think you're actually a Chelsea fan because you is sucking some soccer dick every day in here. I don't know what you think you are, but Saka is not world class.
Stop sucking Saka. Stop it.
Yeah.
Saka's not world class. He can be, but
he's not.
Saka's not world class. Saka is not world class, but he might be in the future.
He can be in the future, yeah.
I don't think so.
This also isn't true.
That's
PSG
also not.
fans want Neymar to leave because he's performing poorly.
Well, this is the thing where
What? That's a
people
lie.
use
He
the
ain't got like 18 league goals.
Who even compares Saka and Neymar? Like Neymar,
comparing Saka to Hazard.
Yeah, I see. That's shameless as fuck.
Yes, he's a choker.
Not
That's all
seen it.
Saka
Where's-
is. He chokes in big moments. He doesn't
Saka
have any
is-
bottle.
Every young
But that's
player.
good for Arsenal. 'Cause they don't have
How
bottle
old
either.
Saka now? 21. When Hazard comes? He was
I think
21,
so,
wasn't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
What? Gunner 14. What did he carry England to? What?
I mean,
where did they go?
22 and still letting people down, man. That's embarrassing.
10
I know what
maybe.
he carried England to.
Yes. Let the country down. Yes.
The word world class do mean something, right? I mean,
You might want to make sure that you know what you're talking about when you say he carried somebody someplace because y'all ain't win shit.
Letting the country down.
We went to the quarterfinals.
He missed a big penalty for Arsenal.
No. Gestures. To be fair, England are the international version of Spurs, so a final is an achievement for them.
That is a great shout.
We just got carousel.
Oh, no. The guy's playing well. Did he play well down the stretch when it mattered?
No, he got tired apparently.
Well, then I'm sorry. You can't be heaping praise on somebody who disappears in the big moments.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree with you. But their narrative is he got tired.
Yeah, I mean it's England. It's England. Everyone
I don't
got
buy
tired.
the tired thing. If you're playing well, you're not tired.
What is it with England? Why can't they get if you actually look at the squad, it's actually very talented. I don't understand the issue with it.
I'll say it's Gareth Southgate.
Bro, look at the players they have. They got Foden, Saka, Rashford. They got Harry Kane. They got John Stones. Fucking hell.
The worst manager, a defensive system and formations.
Bro, we've seen England have a goal in generation and not do anything. That's not.
Yeah, but again, that was managers as well.
That's the thing about the England.
That was the managers, man. They played 4-4-2. They were two
That's what I just said. It's the history of the England.
Yeah, exactly. History of England.
If Mourinho took that job in 2000 when he lost the Chelsea job first time, England would have won something.
Nah. They wouldn't have. Hold on. Because England, it's England, man. They wouldn't win, and then they blame Mourinho for it. It's England. Man.
Yeah.
Ericsson was playing fucking 4-4-2 with Gerrard, Lampard, Scholes. Like,
bro, it's their history. It's their history, man. It's their history.
It's the history of the England. That's what it is.
Who puts Paul Scholes on the fucking left wing?
Who lets Saka take a pen in a pressure moment?
Oh yeah, I hear you. Gareth Southgate is not the man. He shouldn't be in charge of England.
Yeah, that's not what I said.
He's Grealish.
Who takes off Declan Rice during a Euro 2020 final when he was
Declan Rice were stinking that final. Declan Rice was stripping that final.
I'm not sure about you guys, but
y'all act like they've been winning stuff and just
Rice
stopped.
was stripping.
It hasn't been since '66.
I'm not sure about you.
How many managers have they gone through? It just is what it is.
No,
I'm not sure about you guys, but I actually despise international football.
I love international football.
I hate that shit, man.
Here comes Payne. He's gonna bring the boom time.
Yes, Alex. What are you saying?
What's going on, France? Hold on, let me turn the sunroof down.
Sunroof. Ooh.
Oh
okay,
yeah,
Alex,
that's a lot better.
Look at the Chelsea gloves, man.
What's going on? Yeah. I heard Savić is wanking the fizzy drinks again.
Jesus Christ, this guy, man.
And, here it comes.
I heard England, what's the name? I always said England had the biggest problem. They had the wrong manager in the wrong time with the wrong team. But if Mourinho would have been in that team that when Gerrard and all that, that will be actually a perfect team for him.
Yeah,
because
England don't deserve to win. That's why.
Yeah, that's why you need to be quiet. What's his name? With this team, Mourinho will not do anything because this team is a little bit more offensive and creative. So I think that the manager that would have done better with this team, I think, is actually Eddie Howe. I think he would have done good. Somebody like that, that has a little bit of, but also has a little bit of creativity. I think would have done good. So, but
bring in Graham Potter.
Another, another thing. I actually think even Graham Potter could have done better than Southgate. What's his name? What's that? Santos, the kid Santos. Everybody keeps saying he's 6. He was never 6. He was always 8. He was never a 6. I don't know where they got that from. The Brazilian kid, he was always 8.
He played
as 6. I watched him play
6, Alex.
They play him in both positions. Actually, they play him as a 6, and sometimes
that's what happens. That's what happens in the young. Shut up, Rodrigo. I'm tired of whining. Look, it's when you're young, you tend to switch the positions all the time. It's not uncommon, so it's hard to determine where. It's when you don't have to, especially in this day and age. The players are actually, when they become older players, they still not in the same position because the team players has to be more versatile nowadays. So Santos is too early. That other kid at Reading, he's pretty much a Santos. Same thing, same situation. I think it's too early to say whatever it is. I don't think, what's his name? If we don't get, Lavia, Santos should be in the first team. If we can get Lavia, Santos can use another loan. That's what I think. But hey, I'm not Lampard.
Well, speaking of, what's your thoughts on the game on Sunday? How you feeling? You feeling confident?
We're gonna win. Yeah, we're gonna win.
Someone says we're winning. Let's
go. Well,
somebody's
somebody's on fizzy drinks.
Yeah, I'm not pussy like you, fizzy drinks, man. I'm gonna go and spend £50 on the fizzy drinks.
Oh my day.
What a life, man. When I grow up, I want to be like you. Savić with his fizzy drinks. But I think the City is gonna rotate a lot, so that's the only thing that gives me confidence. That's all.
Yeah, but their rotation is still banging.
I know.
So instead of Silva, we'll have Mahrez on the right side, and instead of Haaland, we'll have Alvarez up top.
I know, but I'm going into the weekend with a little optimistic thing.
Well,
What's
I'm
his
going
name?
to
Did
the
y'all
liquor
celebrate the
store. I'll be
Chelsea?
all right. I'm going to the liquor store. I
Did
just
y'all
ran out of
celebrate
bourbon last night.
Chelsea? Did y'all celebrate Chelsea's first ever Champions League day today?
Yeah, it's the 11-year anniversary. It's the 11th year anniversary of Munich 2012.
Yep. It's on my birthday.
It was on your birthday. It's your birthday.
That's like celebrating the
hey, happy
anniversary of Mount
birthday,
St. Helens
Alex.
erupting.
Let's go. Happy birthday, my guy.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Hey, everyone in the comment section, drop Alex a happy birthday. You can't read
it's your
the
birthday
comments
yesterday?
this time because he's out. No, it's today.
Today.
Happy birthday, brother.
Yep.
Let's go.
Thank you.
How you celebrate?
That's why I'm driving 140 miles to a Russian store to get the Russian cake.
Well, you just
I noticed you're alone. So that's the birthday present right there. He's all alone. Nobody, no wife, no kids.
All alone. Nobody's in the car. Nobody's throwing up on me. Nobody's doing shit. Yep. Thanks everybody in the comments.
All right, birthday, Alex.
Thank you. I can read the comments because it's on the phone. So.
No worries.
Yeah, no worries. Again, a bunch of happy birthdays in the chat.
Super Pochettino, bro.
That's
I was
an
at the
L
2021.
That's
I
an
was
L
at the 2021 UCL final, and I don't even agree with that.
That's
Nothing beats the first time.
Bro, 2012 CL final. I think I was watching on ITV.
Did you learn nothing from your youth? The first time is the best time.
The 2012
Maybe he's not
final,
had a
with the
first
way
time.
we went to the final as well, don't even overstate that fucking Pep's Barcelona 3-1 down against Napoli. Should have been out the group stage. And no, it doesn't compare to 2021 at all.
Can somebody put CFC Gamer on mute or kick him the hell out of here?
The greatest,
Tired of him saying the same shit over and over.
Jesse, it's like the greatest pundit ever said. It's written in the stars.
Yeah. You know, to this day, I don't remember where I was. I don't remember where I watched that game.
I remember like yesterday, bro.
What I was doing, how I reacted. I remember everything.
Exactly. My
I
wife
remember
accused me
in parade the day after at the bridge.
My wife accused me. I was crying when Chelsea conceded in the 83rd minute. I will always deny that. But she said that I was crying.
It's fine to cry over football. I cried in Porto. It's cool to cry every now and then.
No, I won't lie. When Robert scored that header, I thought it went over the bar.
Oh yeah. No,
I
when
thought
he
it hit
scored,
the crossbar, went over.
bro, when he scored that header, that I lost it.
Like I didn't react until he was knee sliding. I was like, wait, it went in. What the fuck?
Bro, I was in the kitchen slamming the fridge back and forth when I go in.
Yeah, that's what happened. Like
Jesus Christ. I've heard
why?
people slamming the Hoover, but the fridge? Damn.
I hated that fridge, to be fair. So it was a good opportunity.
That's not a nice way to call your girlfriend, bro.
That's forever the better one. That was forever the best. Look at all the world-class players. Unlike now.
But then I know exactly what I did when we won the final penalty. I remember because I was running down the street with my shirt and I was doing this, and people thought I was crazy. They almost called the cops.
Well, they're right on the crazy thing.
Oh man,
I need to find a full match replay of that game. That's what I'm doing tonight. I'm rewatching the final.
But that extra time was just so weird because when Drogba conceded the penalty, I genuinely was over. I was like, not again.
And Jack saves!
Don't watch the first 80 of that game. Go to when Muller scored, and that's it. Just go from there.
No. I need to see the Mikel masterclass, the Louise masterclass.
Yeah, we were getting pimp slapped the whole game. Jesus Christ!
By the way, I forgot to ask y'all. I asked this question yesterday at Pigal. Who's better manager, Pochettino or Arteta?
Pochettino.
Pochettino. What kind of?
Not close.
I was gonna say it's not close.
Yeah.
Well, you see, people think it's actually close because he said, "I don't rate PSG, his PSG achievements." He's like, Arteta could win over there or something.
No,
but I was like, but he's like, and he was like, yeah, but Arteta finished second, Pochettino never. And I was like, yes, he did. And he's like, oh yeah, he did. I was like, yeah, he did. He finished twice as a second with Tottenham, was he?
Just once.
If I remember. Once?
No, it was once. I think he finished third as well, didn't he?
That's all right. Arsenal's not going to be in the top 4 next year, so they can hold that.
That's a crazy shout. No, I hear it.
That's not a crazy shout.
But it's actually a conversation for people it's actually a valid conversation for people thinking that what's the name? Arteta is better than Pochettino, which is crazy to me.
Nope.
Do you know what? Just let them think that, man. Do you know what I mean?
They need something to hold on to.
Let them be.
Oh yeah. By the way, Andrew, it was that guy from what's his name? What's his name? Man United fan.
Staffy.
Staffy, yeah. He thinks that there's really tiny margins. I was like,
between what?
Between Pochettino and Arteta, he's like Arteta did it with young team. He developed players. I can see it. I was like, so you didn't watch him. You think that his career started with actual Tottenham and PSG. You don't even know what he did with Southampton.
Well, look what he did with,
we went 25 million euro for Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
But look what he did with Spurs.
Oh, that's
he brought the young players in. Look what he did with Spurs.
Yeah, that's what I'm. It's madness how much Pochettino gets hate.
Yeah, I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, you are.
Did he not? Did he not coach Coutinho when he was at the Spanish league? I forgot which team.
Espanyol.
Yeah, Coutinho as well. Like,
yeah, I don't know. But I remember Coutinho at Inter Milan. I don't know if Coutinho played.
Yeah, Coutinho was coming up in Milan.
I have no idea how he did.
Yeah.
Pochettino, I think when you look at Espanyol achievement, you look at Southampton, you're looking at Tottenham. The Tottenham achievement is, I think, is the greatest achievement you can think
they
of.
haven't done anything since. You know,
I wasn't really.
All right, fucking go. You can go into the medium, you fuck. Oh fuck, sorry.
At least the shot didn't come out.
At least it wasn't a shotgun this time.
I literally just came back to see that.
Turn the mute button on, you you old bastard birthday boy. Turn the mute on, yeah.
I know, right? Yeah. Depriving us of quality road rage.
hopefully a day doesn't jump at him or some shit. Right?
I did the same thing.
Something new for other context, maybe.
I yell at people on the road all the time because people can't drive.
Oh, trust me. Here, I don't know. Does anyone drive here?
I carry a gun with me in my car.
The cyclists are so annoying, man.
I'll come back in a minute. I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Yeah, driving London with cyclists.
It's not fun.
Or country lanes. Well, now you know what they do now. Instead of like going in a file, so they take the whole road, like they cycle side by side. It's so annoying.
So how many goals do you guys think we're going to see against City?
6.
No, it'll be like maybe 2 or 3-0.
2? No.
They will rotate, and they're not going to be going full out.
They're not going to rotate. They will kill us. They have to win. They'll make sure they win the league so they can rest the players for the last 2 games.
They can win the league. They can win the league. They can beat us with rotating. They don't have to play their best players. To
Yeah,
beat
that's
us.
what I'm saying.
Have you
They
not
can
seen
play
us play?
Foden, Alvarez, and still win like 4-0.
But just
Alvarez is
they'll
getting like a
get
hat
it to
trick.
3-4-0
Alvarez is
early
gonna-
and then just
Alvarez
straight
is
away
gonna get a
second
hat
half. Make subs.
Mahrez always scores against
As long
us.
as Haaland doesn't score, we're leaving with something.
Yeah,
Say he's never
Mahrez
scored
always
against us.
scores against us.
The
I don't
only
know why.
hope- The only hope you
Yeah,
have of
man.
Haaland not scoring, the only hope you have of Haaland not scoring is if Nottingham Forest beat Arsenal the day before, because that will confirm Man City as champions, and then Pep can rotate because the other two games don't matter because they would have won. So that's the only thing you have.
because we
That's
play
the
City,
only hope.
City Sunday.
If you deep it, they probably rotate for us anyway. We're their easiest game.
No, but if
Brighton and Brentford.
no, but
Wow.
if Forest confirm,
Wait, even if Arsenal draw,
yeah,
He's not lying.
If
Be
Forest at
United's
any
easiest
point,
game, Arsenal's easiest game.
I was gonna say they City just basically have to match the result against Forest.
Yeah.
Like, so if Arsenal lose, then they just win. If they draw, then all City have to do is draw
it
against
doesn't
us.
matter who they put in their team, Lewis. We're gonna get absolutely
Yeah, we're getting
roasted.
hot.
Oh no, I just don't want Haaland to score so we can say he hasn't scored
Who
against
cares?
us.
I
want
do.
him to score.
I do.
I want
I
him to
want
score.
them to score. I don't
Give
care.
me something to be shameless about. I don't.
No,
know.
I
let him
bet
score.
so.
I
I
want
need him to
Seamus
score. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, like,
Seamus
honestly, the
Christensen
record,
prop.
I want him
You
to
know
get
what
over 40 or 50 league goals, whatever it is he's close to. I always
Yeah,
forget.
get to 40. Yeah, I want him to obliterate the Salah record. Then Liverpool don't have anything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's
It's
already
just-
done that.
Fair point,
Yeah,
Andrew. Fair
Messi
point.
don't matter anyway. Mahrez will back.
No,
like
you know De Bruyne's scoring. So that's one.
Oh, if
He
he
scores
starts,
against us every time he plays.
Alvarez.
If Mahrez starts, another free kick goes incoming.
Do you think Carney's starting? Carney better start, man, because this guy blocked him
Why would
from
Carney
going to
start
the World
now?
Cup.
Lampard's not even giving him
yeah,
any
Carney's not going to start. Like, he should start, but they're not going to start him. Like,
So what blocking him then? Shouldn't let him go to the
they're
World Cup.
dickheads, man. Because they're dickheads. Like, I don't know why they blocked him either. But...
They're dickheads. Yeah, they are. To be fair, they are dickheads.
So, but with that in mind, would you guys like to do a lineup or
no?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Put the usual suspects.
How about we do the City lineup? That'd be more fun.
Yeah, that'll be great actually.
I can tell you the
are
center
we
back.
gonna go
Barry.
for a 4 at the back, or are we gonna go for a 5?
He'll do
No,
that.
he's going to play a 4 at the back because
Jesus Christ! If he plays for the back, we're conceding
We don't
5.
have enough defenders. We don't
Can
have
I
enough.
ask? Is there a formation where it says 109 on there? Is there a...
So
I just realised
it's gonna
both
be-
Chill and Cucurella are out.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
Go
this
that. Yeah,
left-hand
go
side's getting
do that.
destroyed.
Yeah. Let's do
No,
that.
it's going to
let's say
be
screw it, man. Let's go all out.
the
attack.
back 4
Let's
is
screw
going to
it, man.
be very easy. It's going to be Lewis Hall. It's going to, or either that or Aspilicueta.
Good God.
It's going to be
Jesus Christ.
Thiago Silva. It's going to
Fofana.
be Fofana and Chalobah.
Yeah.
I seriously hope Chelsea players at the ground were going, can I fake an injury in today's
Thiago Silva's going to
training?
be on the left.
Oh, left, right. It don't matter. They'll score from anywhere, really. Don't really matter.
Oh yeah, I need to put Dewsbury Hall instead.
You know, what's his name? Kovacic. That last game, I feel like he just faked that injury, man.
Oh, good. I don't want him to play anyway. you
Coach is
shit.
starting to piss me off, man. I never liked him. I thought he was always overrated, but this guy is just.
Been saying it for years. Most overrated player
till the
by
end
this
of the
fan base is Mateo Kovacic.
But he's press resistance though. He can dribble.
Not anymore, he isn't. He's
I
been nicked
respect
out of-
our former Player of the Year winner.
Yeah, that's why that award means nothing.
25 million euros for Ruben.
How much?
Yeah, that's what I said. 25 million euros for Europe.
We need to rest him then. Don't play him.
25 million? Is that what they're asking for?
Euros, yeah.
That's
a
good.
Yeah,
steal.
no, even in euros. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's about what, 17 million pounds, something like that.
No, it's like 20,
20,
23
21,
million
something like
pounds,
that? 21
Oh.
million pounds, something like
Yeah, fair enough.
depending on the exchange rate.
Fair enough.
Kepa
we need
or
to-
Bettinelli in goal? Or Mendy?
Yeah,
Bettinelli.
Put a
I want
cat
Kepa in goal.
Put a cat in
Kepa for another Mahrez free kick. Let's have it.
Oh, what?
Kepa in goal.
Kepa for another Mahrez free kick.
I would actually put Slimania in goal, but you know.
Playing against Man City is such a chore, man. You
Tell
just
you, man.
standing there, they're passing the ball around you, chasing shadows.
We still have to play Newcastle United.
Why isn't Koulibaly starting Super Pochettino? Because he's injured.
No,
Yeah.
Koulibaly's not starting. Yeah.
Why don't we just, I don't know, forfeit's just a 3-0 defeat. Doesn't affect it that much.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, they're not gonna. They're.
I'll come back from Manchester early. I can run.
Oh,
Shameless.
that's right. He is in Argentina, isn't he?
You won't have to get up early then, Lewis. You know what I mean? You can just go get up when you want, just roll back. You know what I mean? It's all good.
Oh fuck that. All right, midfield 3. What are we saying?
Enzo.
And who are we holding him hostage with?
I'm gonna go with
Kovacic.
Enzo.
Kovacic
is injured. He's not playing.
Oh, God. Thank goodness. I mean, that's really horrible. I didn't even say that.
It'll be lost his
That's
streak.
thank
But
goodness.
want it to be rested.
It's gonna be Gallagher and Kearney.
Fucking
No, lost his
poor
streak.
Enzo, man.
Sideways.
Yeah,
And
If you're gonna sell him, why would you start Loftus-Cheek?
yeah, but you know Lampard, he will play him. Yeah, you'll be
I want
lost.
to see Kearney play. So I'm putting him in there.
Yeah, I'd rather see that. But
It's not even depressing, man. I'm just numb to the pain. Like, jeez, what is that midfield? Like, I don't want to ever see that again. Please. Like,
No, I can't even lie. For me, there's only one issue in there.
I said the City team will be laughing at that midfield.
Where is the
bro, they're licking their lips, man.
No. Let's not do that. I don't give a shit where that fucking corner wearing like motherfucker is. I don't care. Apparently he was one of the dudes that was like being a problem in the dressing room. No, fuck him. I don't care. He's going on loan. He's going back to Juve at the end of the season. Like, who cares?
Oh, Zakaria.
Yeah.
Sterling.
What?
Sterling.
Sterling's gonna be on the left. And
Havertz. He's probably gonna play Havertz.
I want João Felix. I'd rather have him than freaking.
Find Havertz's first ever bronze card and give him that.
Madueke.
You do know that Havertz still is carrying injury, right? That's why his knee was strapped.
Yeah.
Oh, he plays like he's injured.
Oh, like he would play well without an
Thank goodness.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that's the reason I wouldn't play him, because if you're going to look to sell him, you don't want him carrying an injury.
Ruben will definitely play. You can take Carney out. I think it'll be Ruben.
No, they want to keep Ruben fit.
We want Carney.
Yeah, I know we want to keep him fit, but Lampard is gonna play him. Trust me.
The day Kai Havertz leaves this club, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do to celebrate. Bro, I like.
Are you gonna do something to their fridge again?
Like, there's no. Yeah.
No, I will not abuse my fridge for Kai Havertz. He's shit. He's not worth it.
Man, uses his refrigerator.
Fuck Havertz.
Yeah, there you go. That's good for a 7-0 spanking.
Oh yeah.
I actually think it might be Aspie on the left, because
Bro, we are about to get reincarnated, man. It's actually I'm not going to turn the TV on. I'm not going to watch that game.
Guys, in the comment section, how do you feel like we do against Man City with this squad? Let me know. What's your score?
7-0 in the first half.
I'm going for a cheeky 4-0 City. I think we'll have a little fight back at 2-0, but then we'll have one chance, miss that, and then we'll get battered again for another 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means, man. We have so many
5-0s. We've got a 4-0 in here. We got a little 10-0. Another 5.
What was the most goals we conceded this season? Was it 4 or 5?
7-5 Chelsea, says Lee Bell. You think
4
so?
surprise.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna bounce. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
big up, Justice. Take care, my guy. Bless. 6-0. We got a little 10-0 record scoreline. 7-1. 6. Well, is what it is. Someone says 2-2. Nice, we'll take that. And 0-0. Imagine we get a 0-0. That would be fucking crazy. But yeah, we'll leave that there. Big up everybody that's locked in. Probably gonna leave the stream here. Who are we gonna raid? Let's see. Who's live? I think Saeed's live. Yeah, Saeed's live. We'll raid Saeed and Babs. Alright, cool. Right. Big up everybody that's locked in. Like and subscribe and all of that jazz. I'll do a preview or something tomorrow. And yeah, and obviously a review on the way back from Man City. And yeah, stay safe and don't let the game affect you too much. Don't let the game affect you too much. Our season's
at that
at that time, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we'll raid Savić, so let's head over to their channel. Babs is on there, so say something to do with Arsenal bottling the league. Something to do with that.
No, it's progression.
Where's your title gone? Everyone raid and say, where's your title gone? All right, big up everybody. Like, subscribe, and up the show.